I'm sick of fear of missing out, FOMO, whatever you want to call it. No confidence, that's what I call it. But I'm so sick of that, bruh. Yo, what's good? It's True Kingston, and I haven't made a video like this for a bit. It's been like probably 2 weeks at least, but I'm so sick of some of these companies and things they're doing. Everybody's taking this approach of they want your time, but now they want your time because they want your money. The more you're in the game, the more likely you are to invest. I get it. Like you're willing to invest more money into the game if you like the game or whatever. I get that. Or if you're on it more. I'm like, that's cool. But it's the way they're doing it is pissing me off. Every game has very similar things, or they're just the exact same thing. One thing I have a problem with is battle passes. I love the idea of battle passes initially, and I still do to a degree. You spend about $10 on average, maybe 15 in certain games, and over the course of the battle pass, you get like 100 things. Let's be real, out of those 100 things, the only ones you really care about is like 4. Like, what matters? Let's use Apex as an example. You want credits? You want the gun skin at the end? Maybe the bonus gun skin if you care? And the 2 character skins that you get at the end, or like in the middle area, like the beginning and the middle. That's kind of all you care about. Everything else is extra, like emotes, freaking sprays, little stat trackers, all that stuff. Nobody really cares. They're cool, but they don't care really. Like banner poses, banner frames. But every game does this now, and that's where the problem started. Like, I'm looking at the games right now that I have downloaded, which I have like 30 games downloaded maybe, and I haven't been playing that many multiplayer games. It's still a decent amount of them. Like, I got Smite. I'm surprised I got Overwatch 2 downloaded, but I think that's 4. I got Smite, Apex Legends, Overwatch 2, Grand Blue does battle passes, Yu-Gi-Oh has dual pass. So I got at least 5 games. I don't think none of my 5 games yet. Nothing else I have has one right now. So that's at least 5 games. That's not counting like PUBG and Fortnite, whatever else people are still playing. So if you play 2 of those games, that's a time sink alone. And then games have other ways to get you back. Like they do daily missions and stuff like that. Like, or logins, like, oh, come log in and get your stuff. This is some gacha game shit. This is literally shit gacha games do. But everybody does it, and you only have so much time today. Think about it like this. If you're a typical person, you're in school, or if you're younger, you're in school. If you're older, you might have college, though, school, or you're going to be working. Most people either going to school or working. So if you're doing one of those two, that's at least 8 hours of your day. Let's just say, yeah, it's about 8 hours. If you're working full time, it's about 8 to 9 hours of your day. Not counting getting ready for work, going to work, not counting the time you spend sleeping, any time you spend cooking, you probably have 3 to 4 hours a day to game. Maybe. And if you have 3 to 4 hours and you get the battle pass, you really don't have time to finish it, except on maybe 1 game, 2. Maybe, now I guess, maybe if you're really gaming that hard on your days off. But then days off, you're probably going to be doing things. It's so dumb to me. Like, I think about before and how games would reward you for stuff. Like, the type of rewards you get were so sick to me. And now, it's just complete garbage. Like, Call of Duty, like, most of the things you get now, is just, you just pay for it in one way or another. So, unless it's like a single player game. But they want you to show off, but to show off you gotta have money to show off. Instead of, oh, I did this much, so I have this skin. Stuff like that. Like, let's use a good example. Actually Call of Duty is a good example. How Call of Duty used to be back in the day. Like, they'll make their diamond skins and stuff. I'm pretty sure you can just I'm pretty sure you can still unlock diamond skins. I'm not saying you can't, because I haven't played Call of Duty forever. I'm not saying you can't unlock like diamond and golden skins. But who cares about those when you got animated skins that do crazy things or whatever? Probably have reactive skins, stuff like that. Like, nobody cares about your golden or diamond skin anymore. But that was like the peak at one point, and you just got it via gameplay because the game was that good. Not you want to spend money. Yeah, and games are $70 now. So they want more money, they want more of your time. They're getting greedier as time goes on. and they're gonna find more ways to get your money. Next thing we know, games are gonna start giving us subscriptions. They're gonna start doing subscriptions in the game itself. I can see that being like the next big step. Like, oh, battle passes are basically mini subscriptions, but if you don't dedicate yourself, look at, you know what's crazy? Battle passes are gym memberships. That's what they are. It's kind of like having a gym membership, bruh. You get it, but you might not use it, and if you don't use it, you just take your L. And that's basically what it is. You don't get everything. The one thing I will give a lot of these battle passes, like, not every game, but Apex does it. I think Apex does one thing they do well with battle passes, because if you finish it, you're good. Like, you don't have to, once you finish the battle pass in Apex, you'll have enough to get the next battle pass. Yu-Gi-Oh does it too. I don't know if Fortnite does it. I don't know how many games actually do it. So I could be mistaken. That might be an average thing. I just know those two games do it. But it's just the amount of time they want with you between battle passes, between dailies, between events, and then event exclusive things. Like Genshin is a good example. Oh, here we go. There's a new event. There's a new weapon. This weapon will never come back. So you might want to get it now, or something like that. Like, oh, this, or in some games, a skin won't come back. A character might be. Oh, you don't know when you're gonna see this character again. You don't know when this weapon's gonna show up again. Like with the RNG and the whole freaking loot boxes, basically every game has now, to some degree. I'm like, this is so annoying. And then they might not even bring this game out. Like, they have to differentiate it to make it special to the people that had it first, so they'll make the same exact skin, recolor it, and make money off the same skin again. And then Overwatch was the worst, but I'm not even gonna go into Overwatch. I don't know how they made loot boxes look way better than goddamn the storefront buying things directly, but they managed to do it. They managed to do what's the impossible. Like, keep people complaining about Overwatch's loot boxes, and in the first game, I didn't see the problem, but that's coming from somebody that loved the original game and played it a hell of a lot. Like, I made it to Diamond in that game. I've cared that much to get there, which I think the only time I've been that high up, like even close to being really high up in the game, was in Gears of War 3. Anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and vent about that, because I've been playing a few more games again, kind of with friends. Like, I just kind of got back on Apex, but I do think the new update's pretty cool. It kind of got me back into it. Nothing serious, like I'm not really playing ranked unless Storm Point's available, because that map is god awful. But I've been back on Apex. I'm kind of slowly getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm kind of getting back into some of the games I was playing before, because over the course of the time I stopped playing My Hero Ultra Rumble, I still haven't found anything that doesn't do the BS that's for me, I guess. I don't have a PS5, I still don't have a game that makes me want to buy one yet, so I'm just kind of stalled out for now. Helldivers, I'm glad popped off. Baldur's Gate, I'm glad popped off though. Show these motherfuckers that you don't have to bullshit to get people to play your game and stick to it. Even Grand Blue Fantasy Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is doing well. So you don't have to do the BS. It's just the fact that people are doing it. It's still happening so often because of how much money these motherfuckers want to make. It's never going to be enough, so they're going to keep doing their shit. You know, all we can do is vote. Like I said, all I can do is tell y'all and then vote with my wallet and my time. So, I'll put my time into the game for a bit, but sticking to it as like a main game, I can't see it with Apex. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! The only reason I give it an exception is, one, nostalgia. But the main reason, Yu-Gi-Oh's a gacha in real life. It's a card game. Like, I went into it expecting that, and I think everybody should have. It's literally a card game. So if you didn't expect gacha in Yu-Gi-Oh, then I can't say nothing to you about that. But that's it for me, bruh. Hope y'all have a good day. It's Kingston, and we out this bitch.